Guten Morgen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you checking in. Hello, thank you so much for coming to another Wrapping It Up 123 with Michi and Friends. My name is Michaela, go by Michi, and this is a segment we're going to work some projects on, if it is knitting, crochet, chores, or anything that you need to wipe out. We're doing that today. I'm sorry, my throat is a little sore. I'm dealing with a little cold, so I hope I'm not too quiet or too scratchy. Hello, everyone in chat, and Pam's Crafty Heart. Thank you so much for your super chat. Guten Morgen. I already had a cup of Terraflu. I swear by that stuff. It's a drink mix, hot water. It helps with pain. It helps with headache and sinuses and all that. But I also made myself another cup of a tea. It's called Brad's Organic. It's like a sore throat tea. It has ginger in it, cardamom, cinnamon, lemongrass. It's a little mix. Hello, everyone coming in. Hello, Sally, Deborah. There's Fiber Jazz, Rebecca, Scrimshaw Rose, Julia. Hello, Tammy. How are you, Tank? Thanks so much for being here. Mimi is here. I want to go ahead and start with giving away some free memberships. YouTube allows us to give 10 free memberships a month, and I believe I missed some last month, so I don't want to lose them again. So I'm going to go ahead and give 5 right now, and then the other 5 I'm going to give tomorrow. I do have some lozenges. Excuse me. Ellen's Crochet is a member again. Lacey Lavender, Christy Weilbacher, Jennifer Redgate. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. And Miss Lily Mason. Wonderful. Yeah, it's like ever since I had to make these diet changes due to the alpha gal, I feel like my immune system is just not happy. It's just not strong. And so every little thing, it hits me a little harder, I think. But I do have some lozenges. I have some Ludens. This was a gift from our lovely Tank. I've been using them sparingly because they really do work. So I have some of those. And of course my tea. So hello, welcome back, and welcome new members. But I think these are all welcome back members. So I'm very happy to see that. Tana, Stocking, hello, hello Renee, hello Sherry. And thank you, Sherry, for your well wishes. And yes, we have one of our members and friends, Kendall. She had a heart procedure, so she is in the hospital. I don't know if she's listening in, but I'm thinking of you. I have been trying to get in touch with her, but she hasn't been texting, and I totally understand that. She's probably resting. But I meant to go visit her today, but I don't think I should take this cold to anybody. So I'm staying put. I am not leaving the house. I'm just going to stay here and spend time with my yarn. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Yes. And Julia had her arm surgery. Oh, wonderful, Julia. I'm so glad because I remember they had to reschedule that so many times for you. Hello, D Lee. Hello, hello. Good morning. And Lola Wallace is here. Thank you. Hello. Yes, Jennifer, isn't that exciting? Yes, she's got a membership back. YouTube picked those. I'm sick, so I'll be resting and listening. Jen Reeves, oh my goodness, everybody's just, it's the time of year. It is. It is the season for all these colds. We've seen a lot of flu A at the clinic. So, but even though with protection, with PPE, with masks, gloves, disinfectant spray left and right, still caught something, and I may not even caught it. I may have caught it at Walmart, or maybe my husband brought it home. You never know. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my little creation back here. This was meant for my Decade Divas, for the 70s Decade Divas, but I recorded and it all got deleted. So yeah, and I'm not gonna recreate it. This is just something I made. It's a top. I don't even know if you can tell. It's black right here and all this. It's really cute. You got to imagine it with a turtleneck underneath. I may wear it tomorrow to show you guys. Hello, Magic Frog. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, Tina says in Ottawa, they said this year is 44 times worse than last year. Oh, my. Yeah. Yeah, we've had quite a few. And it's like all ages, babies, kiddos, elderly. You're not feeling well either. It's crazy. I heard that COVID is coming back. You know, COVID never left. COVID never left. COVID was one of those is one of those viruses that's all year round. So, but the flu is back, and I think the flu is back with a vengeance because everybody talks about COVID, so the flu needs to come and say, "Hey, I'm still here. Talk about me." That top reminds me of Jamaica. Oh, well, yeah. It was one of those packs from Henry Schein, and it just screamed 70s to me. But I can see that. I can see that, Sherry. It's hitting hard over here too in the UK. I've been done with the flu. Oh my word. So I guess it's just, yep, everybody's getting hit with this darn flu and COVID. But you know, we have our lovely friends and lovely yarn. We can stay busy. There's been 4 children under the age of 6 years that passed away in Southern. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. If you can get vaccinated, vaccinate. Yeah, vaccinate. Because yes, it may not help it from you getting it, but it'll definitely help you not get it hard or pass away. That's just so sad. That's just awful. So let's go ahead and start with our first 20 minutes. I don't know what you're working on. Hello, Nisi. How are you? And hello, Monica. Lois says the flu has a personal problem. Yeah. That's a that's a that's a it problem, right? Their problem. You had your flu shot? Good. Good girl. Yes. All right, I'm starting the 20 minutes. This cough is not a cough. It's just that from the throat. It's just a tickle cough. There's nothing in my chest, nothing at all. It's just really in my ears and in my throat. Sinuses. That's it. It's just my head. That's it. You are autoimmune deficient, so I'm always vaccinated. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Counting your blessings and taking a pile of vitamins a day. There you go. Some it works, and sometimes, like I said, it's you just pick it up so anywhere, oh, everywhere. Okay, so last night my husband asked me if I could make something in purple for one of his coworkers. So, have you ever started a project like in a dim lighting and you think, yeah, that's purple, and you work with it just a little bit, and then you go into the light and you're like, whoa, that is definitely purple. It's like super bright. This is the color I picked out. I thought it would be a little darker, but I mean it is purple. And he says she loves purple. I started the keyhole. The keyhole scarf is what I started here. But I don't think I like it because it's let me show you. The We Heart, yeah, look at that purple. The We Heart yarn from Hobby. Isn't it Hobby? Hobby yarn? I'm pretty sure it is. It is. It is Hobby yarn. And I started it with a J hook, but I think I need to frog it, and because it's very loose. It's very light. The yarn, it says it's a 4-weight, but it's a very light. It's a very light 4-weight. So I think I want to go down some hook sizes. I don't like the texture of it. I think it's too loose. It's too loose. Where's my other keyhole? Oh, I think it's out in the kitchen. Yeah, I think I'm going to frock this. I'm going to go ahead and frock this, but not right now. I'll do this later. I just kind of had a little shocker when I saw the purple because it was in the, yeah, I need to go down a hook size, Nisi, definitely. Oh, you would even go up to a K hook, Tank? No, this is already a J. This is already a J, and look how see-through it is. I don't like that. I want this to be a nice warm shawl, a scarf. I think I'm gonna go down to a 5.5 or even a 5 with this yarn. So I will frock that later, and then, but yeah, it surprised me this when I saw it in the light this morning. I was like, whoa, this is a bright purple. This is purple. It's like a grape freeze. I have a stepdaughter, and she's now, I think it was her 30th birthday this year. But when she was living with us, every other weekend when she was a little child, she had her own room, and she wanted a grape freeze room. We painted that room, and that's what reminded me is this. Her room was purple. So I'm going to do that later. I don't know. I need to go down hook size. Hello, Pebbles. Hello. You got your 2 premiere orders on Thursday. I can't believe I only paid $2.33 a skein. You got an amazing deal on that, Sherry. Julia says she wore a poncho I made at the hospital. Oh, I made 2 hospital. Was very surprised when staff nurse asked how much to make her one. Aw, that's so wonderful. I love that when you meet people and they appreciate your work. Just like at my work, when they see my cow or when they saw the dinosaur and then they asked me to make them one. Yeah, it's lovely. And then I really am always stumped. I always I don't know what to charge. I think about the yarn that I have to use, how much the yarn is worth, and then my time. And I know I probably don't charge enough, but it just makes me happy that somebody appreciates the work. Hello, Tina C. Hello, Hooking Good Creations. How are you doing today? So yeah, what I used for that purple was, no, that's this one. Where is the hook that I used for that? There it is. It was a furls hook, and it was perfect. It was this J hook right here. Isn't that just gorgeous? So pretty. But that's what I used for that purple, but I think I'm going to redo it. I'm going to frog it and redo it. I love the keyhole scarf. If you have not seen it yet, there's a little video. The pattern is attached to the description. It is a one day project. You can make one in a day. I love it. It's such a neat scarf, neat gift to give. Choose a smaller hook if your stitch is too loose. Absolutely. I just make scarves and afghans with no pattern. I'm just beginning. Deely, yes. If your stitches feel too loose, just go down in hook size. Absolutely. That's the easiest. And like I said, it's nice and flowy, but I wanted a little bit more tighter stitches, so I'm just gonna go down in hook size. Yes. But then Tank over here, she loves to go loose. Yeah, it's one of my short videos, Scrimshaw Rose. It's a short video where I made the keyhole scarf, and it's not my pattern. I purchased the pattern on Etsy. But if you're interested, you can see what it is in that short video. And then over here, the project I'm going to do a little bit on is Bundle of Love, not Pound of Love, Bundle of Love. It's a Lion brand yarn. I bought it at Michael's. It's a really pretty variegated, or yeah, I would say variegated colorway. It's called Weathered Wood, and I started a snood. This is what it looks like worked up in half double crochets. And for this one, I'm using an eye hook. a 5.5 millimeter. And let's see what it does. What does it recommend? It actually recommends a J hook, a 6 millimeter on the label itself. But I went down a half a hook size, and I'm doing half double crochets. This is what it looks like worked up. And there is that. Yeah. And I turn with every round. And I'm going to go probably, how many rows? Like 40 probably. It's going to be pretty wide. Jonathan is here. Hello, hello. Have I tried the sleeve scarf? Yes, I have. And I actually am working on a sleeve scarf sweater right now because I thought, why make a sleeve scarf and make it a little longer to make it a sweater? So I'm working on that as well. Yeah. Yeah, a snoot can be a scarf or a hood. Exactly. I made one. Sorry, excuse me. I made one with the willow wheels. In my YouTube picture, I'm wearing it. I used 2 willow wheels together and made me one of those snoods, and I absolutely love it. I love wearing it. All right, let's go ahead. Timer is running. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of stitching on this one. And Sandy, hello Sandy. I'm working on one sleeve scarf with Fairyland yarn. Ooh, nice. I had some Fairyland yarn before, but I think I gave that away. So I'm just going to do half double crochets, and that's all you do. You pretty much chain. For these snoods, you just chain it as long as you want. And then, hello, Amber. Hello, JB's Crochet. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah, this is something new, this darn head cold. And I was like, I am not going to cancel again on them folks today. I want to come on. I want to come live. Yeah. But everybody is dealing with some sort of upper respiratory issue right now. You're working on granny squares for granny square pants. Oh, for your daughter. How adorable. How cute. Oh, that's going to be just too cute. I love that. Hello, Leanie. Hello, hello. Lurking and working tie-dye dawn. Hello. I'm using soft and chunky Yarn Bee. Yarn Bee is a nice yarn. It looks like Hirschner's is launching a new yarn line. Ooh, they are? Oh my goodness, Jerry, tell us more. What is it? Have they announced it? I really try to ignore the emails right now because I can't and I'm not allowed, or I shouldn't order any more yarn right now. So, and this is all weird. I'm not stuffy and I'm not runny, but sometimes I feel like my nose is running. It's so weird. You're working on a Suzette stitch blanket in green and white. Ooh, nice. I love the Suzette stitch too. It's pretty. The grands and my daughter are still dealing with RSV. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, if you have any newborn babies, get the RSV injection. And if you are over 50, get the RSV vaccination as well. Whoops, we got a little yarn barf. There we go. I'm making a wet sweater scarf right now. Ooh, Jennifer, awesome. No, Mimi, I did not. I wanted to get tested yesterday, but then I started to feel really, really bad because I did a boo-boo. I thought it would be safe for me to eat McDonald's French fries. And guess what? It was not. I had a horrible horrible alpha gal attack. I don't know if it was cross-contamination. My boss says, well, duh, they cook their chicken nuggets in the fryer. And I'm like, well, when I was in college and I worked at McDonald's, we had separate fryers for these things. We had separate for chicken nuggets and we had separate French fries. But then, yes, it was also in Germany, not in America. But I ate those French fries and they were so delicious. And then I was done. I was done for the afternoon. So no, I did not get tested, but I am going to get a test today because they have these tests in the store where you can test for flu and COVID, and I will do that. I will do that today. Promise. They are not all potato. Yeah, I learned my lesson. No more French fries unless I make them myself. I just can't eat anything out unless it's just totally fresh, non-processed. I just have to eat at home. I know, Tank, I know. I was hungry. And French fries sounded so darn delicious. And I totally didn't. And I was doing so good, too. I was doing so good. Yeah, Nisi, I know. I really thought I would be okay with... And it was just and it was a tiny order, one of the small orders, the white package. And I ordered it without salt, so that way I would guarantee to get a fresh batch. But still, I learned my lesson. Jerry says it's all over their website. There are all different lines that start with the word BE. A few are in stock. They honestly look really nice. Oh my goodness. Jerry is an enabler today. Enabler alert. Has anybody checked that out yet? I may have to look at that. My daughter couldn't get the RSV vaccine when she was pregnant. She can't have vaccines, but both babies had the immunoglobulin after he was born. Interesting. And I must get the RSV. I'm so late, but needed many vaccines. I bet. Do you guys have New York fries in the States? Because they use fresh cut fries. Is it a brand? Is New York fries a brand? Because I don't know. Normally, I make our French fries at home. I peel my potatoes, I cut my potatoes, and I just either fry them or we make Bratkartoffeln. But I do, I just thought French fries, just plain French fries would be okay, but nope. Ellen put out a video and thinks the B line is a rebranding of Big Twist. Interesting. Now, is that just her guessing that's what it is, or did she buy some and compared it to Big Twist, or is it just like an intuition, like an inkling that she thinks that's what it is? I guess we'll just have to try out. We're just gonna have to find out for ourselves. I mean, Big Twist is okay, but depending on the price, I'd rather buy Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Or Michael's Classic Soft. Because Big Twist is okay, but there are better yarns out there. How many hours would you estimate that it will take you to make the purple scarf? Thank you. Okay. 1 hour, no. That's funny. It took me now I'm a fast crocheter, but that purple scarf is the keyhole scarf. It's a very simple pattern. It's very simple. Seriously, it's so simple. I want to say 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, Tank says about 5. I think I did about 3 to 4 hours. It's a super easy pattern. So beginner friendly. You will love it. Go check it out. And it's so pretty. Thank you, Trish. You making it out of Hobby Lobby, Amber? Isn't it so soft? It's so soft. Oh, you doing the I love Hobby Lobby, love this cotton. Yeah. I love Hobby Lobby. I love this is a great line. I love this yarn. I love this cotton. I love this wool. And they don't make the I love this wool anymore. I really like that one too. And hello, coming in, Sharon. Hello, hello. I still haven't got to get my COVID boosters and flu shot. Well, do it if you can. But if you had any kind of sniffles here lately, I sometimes recommend to get a lab test first to see if you still have COVID antibodies, because you may not want the booster. Because if you still have COVID antibodies, you're going to get sick if you get the booster. So ask your doctor if he would order. It's a simple blood test. They draw your blood, they test for COVID antibodies, because if you have antibodies, you don't need the shot. Because if you get the shot, still having antibodies, you're going to get sick. Just a little tip here. I don't think it was real or that he was ever in jail, period. Ooh, lavender? Lacy Lavender, what are we talking about? I don't think it was real. What was real? I'm missing something. I missed something. Lacy Lavender. And hello, Belgium. Guten Morgen. Good morning. Ça va? I missed something. My doctor won't let me get the COVID booster again. I got so sick after the 6th one. And I'm thinking it's because you had COVID antibodies. I bet you that's why. Absolutely, Dee Lee. You're welcome. And welcome, welcome. I still have antibodies for the first time around. See, then you don't need boosters. There's our first 20 minutes, you guys. That was quick. Yeah, if you have antibodies, do not get the booster. It will make you sick. Oh, Alice is good. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. It's so happy to see you from Belgium. Oh. All right. Well, I worked a little bit on it. That's another fast project, this one right here. If I were just to sit on it and work on it, I could have this done in a couple of hours too. But we're going to switch it up. I'm going to switchy. Okay, so I started with the Premier Everyday Worsted Gradient. This is the fawn, isn't it the fawn? Yeah, this is the fawn tones. This guy's so soft. It is such a soft yarn. It's just so pretty. This Premier Anti-Pilling, it has 360 yards. It's a 4-weight. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter, and that's what I've been using. That's exactly what I've been using. It's a 4-weight, 100% acrylic. It is so pretty. And this fawn tones was one of the new. Marjorie, awesome. This was one of the new. Not much, Renee. I can greet. I would have to get like a little recourse, like a course to. I can greet you. I can order food and something to drink, and I can understand you, but I would have to get like a little crash course to get back in it. We had to take French in school in Germany. We took English, of course, German, French, Latin, and then whatever else you wanted to add, Italian, Spanish, or any of those. I chose French. And that's how much Japanese you speak. Yeah. And right now, my daughter is pushing us more of the German in the house, so we're speaking more Deutsch. So yeah, that's us. Wendy, thank you so very much. Good morning to you. Yeah, you can see how soft it is. I made Granny D a blanket with this one out of the eggplant color, but I really love these fawn tones. Well, I was freaking out the other day. I was making a blanket with I call it my mama stitch. My mom, she's passed away, but she crocheted blankets with this certain stitch. I have a blanket right over here. It's almost like a popcorn stitch, cluster stitch, but it's none of those. It's like she put her own little twist on that stitch. I figured out the pineapple cluster stitch comes closest to her stitch. So the other day I was I was missing a whip. Hold on, I got hung up there. I was missing a whip. I was looking everywhere. I could not find it. I could not find it. I need to mail it off. I found it. It was in one of my bags put up, and I found it. But I couldn't find it, so I was like, I'm going to have to start a new one. I'm going to have to start a new one. So I found it. I got it, and this is for Trish Pranger. I'm mailing this off, hopefully before Christmas. She's probably not going to get it by Christmas. But hers, I'm making a double crochet mama stitch blanket. And I'm almost done, but I couldn't find it. I was just beside myself. So I went ahead and started a new one with the anti-pilling. So this, I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic. I always say this is a sister yarn to the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. It's not as soft, but they could be sisters. So my favorite would be the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, acrylic. Then this one, and then I mean, this isn't its own class. This is one of my favorite anti-pilling premier yarns, the Worsted Gradient. This is amazing. And the same with Bag O' Day Crochets. Hers is even softer than this one. Amazing. But yeah. So Trish, I don't know if you're here, if you're listening. I found your blanket. It is coming your way. But because I was freaking out, that's why I started another one with this fawn tones. So, but you know what? Let's start the timer. I was gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna do Trish's instead. And I know even though it's the same size, I'm using a different 5.5 with Trish's, with that Soft Classic. I like to stick with what hooks I start using, so I'm using the 5.5 Metal Streamline from Furls. And see, I'm almost done there with this. Excuse me. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Okay, there we go. Hi, you're going to be busy. Oh, I'm always busy. I'm always busy. I just sent the Secret Santa off. Do you want to see it? I don't think she's here. I don't think Kathleen, I don't know. I don't think so. So I had a Secret Santa. We did a Secret Santa with Ivy B Crochet. And I don't know. Should I show you guys? I don't think no, I don't know. She may watch this. I found out we're going to Chinese buffet for Christmas. We always do that. That's like our thing. We go to Chinese on Christmas. Usually Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, because they're usually the only ones open. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to be at home. My husband has to work. Yeah, she could watch the replay, Jen. You're right. I'm not gonna spoil it. But I can't wait to show it to you guys. Lena Nina Banana Crochet. Hello, how are you? You went there for Thanksgiving too. One of my sons is coming with his girlfriend that is pregnant on Christmas Eve, and his request is for me to make fettuccine alfredo. That, Marjorie, sounds like my daughter. She loves that. She loves that. Let's see, where am I here? Okay. Yeah, my hubby has to work. He has to work Christmas Eve. I mean, I'm working Christmas Eve too, but only half a day, which is usually turns out into a full day, but we're only seeing patients half a day. And then we got to do our stuff because we're going to be closed for an entire week between Christmas and New Year's. So we are so ready for the break. I am so excited for a break. Okay, here are a few. Be whirly, be sprackly, sprackly, be dreamy, be shady, be bougie, or bogey. Interesting. Your daughter is cooking Christmas dinner, a first for her. Ooh, now Julia, are you doing Christmas dinner like we do in Germany with the turkey and all that? You just happy school's out for a while? Sparkly, gotcha. Be sparkly. Sparkly. Got it, Tank. Jerry. Who could have been something like that. Sometimes just a little tickle. All right, here we go. Making the cluster. Should I put the iPad down a little bit so you can see me working a little better? Yeah, there we go. Hello. You love egg foo young and egg rolls. Yeah, the only thing I can eat is rice and the fresh chicken, but I cannot do any of their fried stuff. I can do the stir fry stuff. I've had that and from our place and I had no problems. But that was all fresh vegetables and just rice, just plain rice. Yep, turkey and all the trimmings, Julia. See, that's us. That's European. So the American Thanksgiving, that's what you see in Germany and in Europe for Christmas. And we actually stuff our turkey. Okay. Sorry about that. We wear matching PJs for Christmas lunch at my baby brother's home. Aww. Mimi, that's so cute. Almond chicken. Ooh. You know, they have a cashew chicken, but I have to look at the allergies on that one and see if that's something I can eat. Christmas Eve is seafood traditionally in France. Christmas Eve. Okay, my mom always made it on. See, our Christmas holidays are the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. And on the 26th, that's when she would make, well, gefilte fish or eingelegte, how do you call that? Marinated fish. I think that's what eingelegte Fische. Yeah. So gefilte fish is kind of a Jewish thing, but they're like forellen, rollmöpse. I think that's trout rolled up and stuffed with stuff. Gefüllt, filled is what that means. But then she would also use buttermilk and she would marinate some trout. Yeah. Ugh, I wish I could eat that, but I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to have any milk. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't found an almond milk that I like so far. I'm I'm not a fan. I bought the silk almond milk plain and the silk almond milk vanilla. It's just not the same. If I mix it into things, I'm okay. But drinking just a cup of milk, I'm not a fan. I love fish, Cindy Lou, I do. Your brother does prime rib. Oh my gosh, and boiled lobster. I can't have any meat. Yes, Mimi, it is in the fridge. It is super cold, but I got the ham thinking about New Year's beans. I love trout. It caught yourself? Nice. Yep. I made turkey spaghetti the other night. I made it Thursday. Thursday night, I made turkey spaghetti with ground turkey. It was really good. And then we had leftovers yesterday, and I love leftover spaghetti so much. It's just so much better than when you make it for, first day. And I have to say, that was not bad. That is definitely something we're going to make again. And I made it with gluten-free spaghetti. Everything was gluten-free and alpha-gal friendly. So that's definitely a meal we'll have to make again. So that made me think of gluten-free lasagna. I have not found lasagna noodles that are gluten-free yet, but I have to go probably to Trader Joe's or Sprouts. Walmart just doesn't have that. Hello, Sandra. Hello, how are you? You'll be cooking crab and corn chowder for Christmas. Ooh. Yum. What kind of sauce? We made it ourselves, Jen. I just had to boil down the tomatoes. Fresh, everything fresh. Because I didn't want to I didn't want to risk buying some sort of tomato sauce and then ending up with traces of anything in it. So just smash up them tomatoes and boil them up, cook them, and season it all up. Just homemade traditional spaghetti. Yep. You're lactose intolerant my life, so finding a nice replacement for the animal type milk was hard. Coconut milk is fine, almond milk too, but soy and oats milk I don't like at all. See, in the oat milk is what they use at the coffee shop. There's a coffee shop in our town, and she made me a coffee the other day with oat milk. It was not bad. I have to say, it was actually pretty tasty. But then again, it was in something. It wasn't just a glass of milk. And no worries, I will disinfect everything before I ship anything, before I mess with this blanket. Trish, don't worry. It's going to get disinfected. I am not sending germs. They have this really good Lysol spray that's for fabric and clothing. I missed what you're working on right now. Cindy Lou, it's the Mama Stitch with a double crochet in between. It's a lapgan. And I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic in the color Clay. This is the color Clay. Very pretty. Yes, I love the texture. I love that. No, Heidi, I don't think I'm up for it. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be up for it. I think after this, I'm just going to close my eyes for a little bit. Absolutely. Absolutely, Tang. That's what I do too. Love the color. The color. Oh, it does. It matches your bedroom. Ooh, I bet that's pretty. Yeah, it is a very pretty. It's the clay clay colorway. But I do like this fawn. Of course, right now it's the light color, but I can't wait for that to show up. So we're gonna be working on this as well. But this has priority right now. What else are you guys working on? Is anybody doing chores instead of crochet or knitting projects? You just got a flu ad? No kidding, Jen. Wow. What was the ad? You know, sometimes I miss the ads because I have no idea what they're showing right now. But then I'm so happy that I'm ad free, that I don't have to worry about the ads. On the earth tones, yes. Yes, I think that is going to be really, really pretty. Yeah, and then I want to make, let's see if I have it right here. Yeah, that's the one I want to make my husband. My husband loves greens. Hello, Chris. Coffee, working on coffee. Never usually up this early. Well, hello, babies. How are you? So this is the green. And this was the fern green tones. This is what that's going to look like. Isn't that pretty? And he loves greens. So that's gonna be his. And for the lapgan, for the stitch that I'm working, I need 3 of those. So about 3.5. So it's about probably about 1,100 yards. But I bet you if you were to use a simple stitch, you may not need that much. But because it's a cluster stitch, I'm using about 1,100 yards for a lapgan. But yeah, this is the green one. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about the colors. Mr. Crafty just called. Still, his blood pressure won't stabilize. This is so frustrating. He had surgery yesterday on his neck. You know, is it because he's in pain? I wonder if they can get his pain under control. Hello, Don Aaron. Hello, hello. Have you heard from Kendall? Because I texted you this morning, and I texted Kendall yesterday, today. Premier what? It's the Premier Anti-Pilling Gradient. The Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted Gradient. Super soft. It's so, so soft. And this is the green, the fern green tones. Fern green tones. This was one of the newer colorways. You're working on 2 blankets and a little frog. Ooh. Kendall is doing well. Surgery went well. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to go visit her, but with my head cold, I am not gonna do that. Because I do not want her to get sick on top of everything else. Oh, you were out. What were you doing? It's early for you to be out. Did you go post office? Scrimshaw Rose, you emailed me that video with the postal service, didn't you? I watched that yesterday and I was like, my eyes were like, what? Because finally Rachel King in Canada got her box. It finally arrived. It was almost 1 month that her box was on the go. 2, 3, 4. And Jerry, the pillow is still lost, but the post office emailed me the other day that they're still searching for it. But after watching that video of how many packages are being moved every day and how many are just stuck and not get moved because there's not enough workers, it just shocked me. It shocked me, yeah. A lot of packages. And that was just the post office. I can't imagine. My husband, who used to be UPS driver, he retired from UPS. And Christmas season was the worst. The worst. Hello, hello. Everyone coming in. So, Dawn, Aaron, you got all your Christmas stuff shipped? You saw yours was in Indianapolis. All right. So it has not crossed the border yet. Yeah, I think Dawn Aaron is supposed to get her box today. And then Pam, I think hers said Monday, which surprised me because hers is usually pretty fast. But then again, it's the season. Post office is getting bombarded with packages every day. Yeah, and yours too, Mimi. Yours is normally like super fast because you're like my neighbor right next door. No, still going out to do more. Oh, you still have to do more. The year we may get 3 deliveries a day, 2 plus from UPS. Their deliveries via golf cart with trailer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember my husband, he would have his truck and then he would have a U-Haul hanger attached. And sometimes they even had to deliver all of that stuff and then go back in and get reloaded again. So that's how crazy busy. Unless of course you pay extra and pay for that expedited cost and then, but I shipped it all normal. You have to go back to hospital on New Year's Day. Actually, my husband, for recheck, are you having another procedure? Exactly, Nisi. It's just so much volume. Yeah, Jerry, that's what I'm saying. It's like some people get their stuff super fast because I send stuff out at the same day and some of those people already have theirs. It's just depends on where it goes through, I think. There's the timer. Everybody take a sip of your beverage, drink some water. I'm going to drink my tea. You finished your sister's knitted sweater, the dog sweater, and my daughter's sweater, but I'm not going to mail it to them until January because I don't want to take the chance of getting them lost. And that's another thing. I hate that Valari pillow to Jerry got lost. And it got lost on Veterans Day. So somewhere it just got, probably it's underneath a pile. I bet you. It's just got stuff piled on top. But fingers crossed, after the season, I hope they find it and it gets delivered. I'm just so glad that the Canada package made it, the big one, because it was so expensive. And I was like, this is crazy. And then it was, the customs fees that they piled on top of the shipping afterwards, and I thought, okay. I thought that's why it was held up, because I had to pay that. But then finally it was moving. And then they had that bad weather. But I'm just so glad she got it. I'm so glad. But I can tell you right now, I'm not sending any more big boxes like that out of the country. I sent one package to Tina. It's a small package, though. That was good. And now I sent one package to the United Kingdom. And and hopefully that arrives. But yeah, anything else? Yes, and Jerry, you have 2 boxes coming, and I think they're supposed to be delivered here pretty quick too. But fingers crossed to get there before Christmas. He shipped a package to Taylor in Las Vegas on the 15th, estimated delivery the 29th. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's too expected. Like I said, unless you pay for that fast expedited shipping. I know I need to start the timer, but I want to finish at least this one row. Here we go. Oops. There, it's started. Started. You have to take off. Thank you for the live, Michi. It's been fun. Ah, yes, you're welcome. Hope to see you again soon. You're going to get the clips removed. I found out in February if procedure is a success. Well, I hope so. Follow the recovery instructions to a T, please. And then I think you'll be good. Sometimes I see where, people, they have procedures and then they don't do the physical therapy like they're supposed to. Or they think, oh, I'm doing better. I can do this again now or this again. And then kind of mess it up. So I pray for you that it will be a success. Yes, and Dee Lee, have a wonderful rest of your day. And everyone that has to leave. Oops, I think I counted wrong just now. Yes, it's annoying. Then with medical appointments, getting ready for surgery. Oof, yeah. Dawn, Aaron. 2, 3. I just want to finish this row here. Because this is the cluster row. And then the house is so quiet. Everybody's sleeping. The dogs are sleeping. Cats are sleeping. Hubby and then Elise. He needs to go to the VA. He needs to go to the hospital today. I told him he thinks he broke his hand. Do you have a husband that is just so darn stubborn? His hand is so swollen. His wedding band, you can't move it. They're going to have to cut it off, I'm afraid. It's so swollen and purple and blue and has a bruise. I really think he broke his hand. He fell the other day. It was a really bad fall. We have gravel outside. I mean, he bruised his eyes, his hand, and he will not go to the doctor. And I'm like, honey, this is broken. You can't keep using it. You need to go get this checked out. So my daughter said last night, Dad, if you're not going to the VA tomorrow, to the emergency room, I'm driving you. And he was like, okay. So they're going to do that today. I just don't know why he's always so darn stubborn. A few years ago, he did that. He had an infection in his hand and it swelled up like that. And I'm afraid I don't want him to get another infection like that because he was in the hospital over Christmas then. I swear, men, they just typical. Yeah. Yeah, Deborah, I'm telling him, we're taking him. And Elise, she said, I'm driving you. If you're not going, I'm driving you. This needs to be looked at. I honestly think he either broke it or it's infected. There's something going on. Yes. Why is he so stubborn? Why is he so stubborn? Okay, what did I do with my stitch marker? There it is. Last time that was from delivery, he had a scratch and he got dirt in it and it just boof boof. I mean, it looked like a Popeye hand. Like it was so bad. I said, David, this is infected. This is guaranteed a staph infection. You need to get it checked out. No. Just put some ice on it. The nurse wife tells him, no. Finally, He was like, okay. I said, I'm taking you. I'm taking you. We're going right now. They had to transfer him by ambulance to Tulsa because the VA here did not have a hand surgeon. Guess what? They had to cut that hand open. It was almost to the bone. Scrape it all out. It was terrible, a terrible infection. He could have lost that hand. And then he was in the hospital over Christmas, and on New Year's Eve, he begged them to let him come home. And then they only let him come home because of me, because then I was the one that did the wound care for his hand. And so we're here last night saying we don't want to run into this again. We don't want to spend Christmas in the hospital again. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. And he just so stubborn. So stubborn. So we're taking him. He needs an x-ray. Is it the same hand? Is it the same hand? I'm trying to think. You know what? I think it is. I think it's his left hand. I think it is. I think it is. I know. Jerry, it's like David Brown. I was like, listen to me. This is infected. You need to see a doctor. And he's like, oh no, just give me some ice. Just give me some ice. Oh. And it is this, but this time I'm thinking it's broken because he has bruises and it's just, yeah. Yeah. I think it is the same hand. I think so. I know, Sherry. I told him that too. We told him all of that. Said you get a blood clot. You da. And his coworker just had a blood clot. And he's just, I don't know. He's just. So today, when he gets up, my daughter said, I'm taking you. We're going. So we'll see. Yeah. I don't know why, but he is very stubborn when it comes to that. Ah, Dawn Aaron, isn't it the worst? Yeah. They are. My husband is the worst. It's not the doctors, it's the shots. He is afraid that he's gonna get a shot. Okay, so this needs to go in here. I need a 5mm crochet hook for my next project. Let's see. I need a 5. How about this one? It's another one, but it's the rose gold H 5mm furls. And I'll let you guys decide. So I have a big twist. Eggplant. I don't know. Eggplant? I would have thought that would say rose. But it says eggplant. Okay, so this is eggplant or fig. That's more like it. So this is the big twist value, 100% acrylic. And I would rank this one below the soft classic loops and threads because it's very pilling. It's very pilling, that yarn. But I want to make a hat. That's not eggplant, right? I would have thought it would say vintage rose or rose. So you want me to use the fig? This one? Okay. I'm going to make a friendship beanie. One of my friendship beanies. I do have the pattern on it's free from my members. Just if you don't have it, any of my members, if you don't have the friendship beanie pattern, let me know in email and I will get that to you. But if you are a subscriber, you're not a member, you can find this pattern on my website, which is sponsored by lovely Harneal Media, and it is michyscrochetnook.com. Hello, Ola Joe. Hello. Yes, I'm going to make the friendship beanie. That's your favorite hat? Oh, Scrimshaw Rose. Oh, thank you for saying that. And I start mine with a magic ring, but you don't have to. You can just chain 4. The house is becoming awake. I hear them talking or moaning. That was a weird sound. Okay. Yes, Nisi. I don't like the yarn. I think the regular big twist isn't a true number 4. It's splitty. Well, that if yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? When I look at it, you're right. It does kind of split a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go in here with 12 double crochets. Let's see if I can remember my pattern by heart. I may have to look at the pattern, but let's see if I can remember it. Super easy. I lost count. My brain's just not right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, I may have to change to a wooden hook because I'm not liking this. Let's see if when I'm done with my magic ring, see if I can, if it's better. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. All right. Pull that closed. Ho ho, it's all the same. Magic ring is just basically a loop that you make. It is. It's pretty much a slip stitch. It's pretty much a large slip stitch. Large slip stitch. Yep. That's what that is. Never call people out their name. Maybe I was trying to say, yo ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Yeah, yeah, slip stitch. It's pretty much a slip stitch, and then you anchor it with a chain. That's pretty much what that is. All right, and I am slip stitching into the first. Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Slip stitch in the first, and there's my beginning. It's a pretty color. I think she's gonna like that because I have an order for 4 hats, so I'm gonna get those done today. And then I want to do these colors and this one. And I think I'm gonna do a houndstooth with those two, like a newsboy from Back a Day Crochet. I love her little newsboy houndstooth. I think I'm gonna use those two. And this is the Snuggly Wuggly. That was a new to me yarn. It's very, very nice and soft. It's a Snuggly Wuggly, but it's a 3 weight. It's not a 4 weight. It's a little thinner. Yeah, I like those 2 colors together. I thought so too. But even all 3 of them together, they just spoke to me. I saw them in the shelf. They have other colors. Not many. They didn't have many. But these 3 colors just kind of spoke to me. Yeah. All right. I'm chaining 1. Does not count. Now it's going to be 2 in each around. It works better now. It was just the beginning. I'm fine with this hook, with this crochet hook. It works good. And then I have one of Dawn Aaron's yarn hangs right here that I want to make a hat out as well. All right, I should have 24 after this. There we go. Let me count first. You like a 3-weight? They make it complicated with the double wrap around the fingers. You don't have to do that. No, you don't. I just make one X. I make an X, slip out. That's how I make it. But really, it is just a large slip knot. Oh, you're on your way to visit her, Tank? You're going to go pick up your gift? I can't wait to see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 24 stitches. I do like a 3-weight. That was 4-weight, 3-weight, but for blankets, I do like a 6-weight. I really do like making nice big blankets with a 6-weight. All right, got me second round. Now we're going to increase by 1. And I make my crown to be, I do increasing to get to like 6.5 inches. Yes, safe travels. Back to work. Go to the live. You're all back to work. Got the live playing though. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Ola Joe. All right, we're gonna do 1, 2, 1. Okay. Finish this round. And then I want to show you the color I'm going to make. Dawn Aaron's yarn. My next hat. Hats are always such a nice palette cleanser project because you can make them really quick, like an hour. Pretty much 45 minutes to an hour for a hat for me. All right, that's it. Let me go ahead and... Michi, did you finish the spike granny blanket? No, I did not. It's in my bag right over here. I think I just let my computer run out of battery. Okay, I'm not liking the sound of that. I have not worked much on it, but this is what it looks like so far. Isn't it pretty? It's so nice. I really like it. This is the forest, gingerbread forest colorway. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Yeah, this is really nice. It's really nice too. So I'm going to finish that and then see. But yeah, that's why I like six weights, because you can work those blankets up super fast. Isn't it pretty, Chris? It's a really, and I really like the stitch, the spiked granny. It's like where you make the granny, but you spike it through the middle of the previous row. I'm going to do that with the jewel tone one. Ooh, yes, that's going to be pretty, Wendy. All right, I'm going to count my stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 18, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6. Perfect. 36 stitches. I'm doing okay. Great seeing you. I hope you feel better soon. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries. Absolutely. You need that extra sleep. I totally understand that. I slept until 8 o'clock today. That was long for me. I'm surprised the whole house was quiet. They let me sleep. You know, the dogs didn't bother me, the cats didn't bother me. They knew I needed that sleep. Okay. And now I'm going to increase it again. Increase, increase, increase. It looks pretty. It's a pretty color. That is a pretty color. Fig. Oh, 12 seconds left, you guys. Who's coming on next? Is Nisi, are you going live? Michelle plays hooky. I finally went into Michael's first time in over a decade. I won't be back. They literally had 4 end cap sized sleeves of yarn. That is so sad. No, I have to say our Michaels are doing better. They are doing better. They have end caps. They have 2, 3 rows, 3 aisles, and then they have like boxes in the middle. Aw, Carrie, I'm sorry about that. Maybe use a different email. Don't we all have many emails? Aw, Tina, thank you so much. Yeah, well, I mean, we can stay on a little bit longer. I just don't want to overdo if someone else is coming on. Aw, Jennifer. Thank you. Yeah, and Carrie was the last one of the golden tickets that I had sent out in the first round, and she didn't even know. She didn't even know. She had to go dig a little bit again to find it. Oh, I bet, Julia. I bet that can be very uncomfortable. I love the last blanket you were showing. Cindy Lou, the granny spike, the spike granny stitch blanket. Yeah. I'm going to have to finish that. I still have quite a bit of that to go. I should be able just to use that one cake. Should be plenty. It's very pretty. I like that. I love the colorway. That's one of their Christmas colorways. I found on Mercari, I found, the anniversary cakes from 23 where it's striped instead of variegated. And they had the chocolate fountain. That is one of the colorways that I was never able to purchase. And there's this one seller, and it's irritating me so much that they want $100 per cake for 3 of those anniversary cakes, and it just irks me. It just irritates me so much because they didn't spend but maybe $20 on those cakes, or maybe $40, but they want so much money. That matches every room in our house. Oh, this yarn colorway. This Nisi is the spiked granny stitch. It's the spiked granny stitch. And I'm showing it on one of my members' lives how to do it. Maybe 2 members' lives back. How to do the spiked granny. It's super easy, but it's really pretty. Yeah, how rude of them, right? How rude. How rude. I want that colorway so bad, but I can't afford that. That's crazy. And that mystery bag, y'all, was full of the best yarn. Aw, awesome, Carrie. Thank you. I try. Yeah, yes, because I was missing. I was like, somebody hasn't claimed their golden ticket, because my daughter said, this is how many golden tickets, this is how many sticker boxes went out. And so she did it again this last shipment. So we'll see who gets what. Yes, it's a very easy stitch. It's a very easy stitch, and it's like the granny stitch, but you anchor it in the rope below. That way you don't have like the granny holes, It's really nice. I like it. I'll be working on that as well. But I do need to make 4 hats. I got lots of stuff I need to make. I love my box too. Yes, and you're getting another one. You're getting another one. It makes me mad because I would like to get some more Odyssey crochet hooks and they charge so much money. Now, Rita, there is a seller. I don't know what size you're looking for Odyssey right now, but there is a seller on Mercari today that has theirs on sale. It's $60, $67. I would probably make them an offer, like go down to like $58 or so. But let's see. I did make someone an offer on a yarn hank. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Okay, Mercari is like my. Oh no, I like that too. Okay, let me get out of this. Let's see here. Inbox. There it is. So they're selling F sizes right now. Odyssey F. That's the 3.75. I love using those for the Rena cakes. I love the 3.75 for hers. Her name is Daisy Petal 13. She has a ton. Oh, that's one is sold. Okay, hold on. She has a ton of Odysseys. Well, 1, 2, 3. You guys, I may have to. $49.50 right now. $49.50. $49.50. $49.50. This one is $67. It's also an F hook. 67, 67. So she's offering them for $49.50. I bet you can make them. You can make that person an offer. This is her. This is her. Daisy Petal 13. Daisy Petal 13. And those are her Odysseys right now. And she has them on sale on Mercari. So, yeah. Check it out. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I don't need it. I don't need them. I have my 3.75. Yep. But let me see the chocolate. I want to show you that colorway of those chocolate fountain. This is the colorway of the chocolate fountain. And they have it on sale right now for $252 for a 3-pack. But then you got to count shipping and taxes and fees. So it's going to end up at $300 and some dollars. My yarn boxes? You mean my box to ship them in? Amazon. This is what that colorway works up as in the granny stitches. It's a beautiful colorway. I want that colorway so bad. But I cannot justify that. That's ridiculous. Let's just do this just for giggles here. Let's put it in the shopping cart. Let's just look at it. Of course, I got some other ones. Okay, let me take that out. Let me take that out. Okay. So if I were to purchase those 3, see, it adds up to $312.78. So yeah, that's $104 a piece. That's ridiculous. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Can't do that. Can't do that. The ones I show on the lives. My yarn boxes. Like when I show yarn boxes, like when I purchase yarn, usually I get Rena cakes or just from everywhere. Wendy, like Mercari usually, because I do get quite a good deal on Mercari on yarn because I will bundle, and I have actually 2 boxes I'm going to show tomorrow from one of my favorite sellers on Mercari. Her name is Cynthia. Cindy Stitch marker is her, and she's also a member and a subscriber. And I have 2 boxes of hers to open tomorrow. So I really do get good deals on Mercari. This is just ridiculous. This seller is going to sit on that for a long time because I just don't think that anybody is out there that's going to spend that money. Yeah, there are certain sellers I shop from. Yes, there are certain sellers. So like I said, one of my favorite sellers is Cindy. And let me show you her. That's her right here. Cindy Stitchmaker. She's one of my favorite sellers on there. She is super sweet, so kind. We always make good deals. You know, we make big bundles. And she's just super, super nice. She doesn't have much in her shop right now. She doesn't have much for sale right now, but I would definitely go check her out. And then who else? Annie is a good one. Let's see. I think I got some from her. Annie is a good seller right here. Her name is just Annie. She's a really nice lady. And she has some super cute yarn for sale right now. Some Madeline Tosh. Well, no, it says sold out when I click on it. She may have it. But I have some of hers either delivered today. Perhaps I can show it tomorrow. But yeah, there are certain sellers. I might have to look through my list one day and show you guys. Ooh, Dawn Aaron may have some extra Christmas yarn. I want to see, please. Will you let me take a look and give me the opportunity to purchase some if you do? Someone with money to burn probably will buy it. I've seen some crazy yarn prices. It just hurts when I see that because $312, that's a car payment, my daughter's car payment. You know, I'm trying to think that way. I can't justify spending that on yarn just for 3 balls. I mean, yeah, it would make pretty blankets. It would, but no. Thank you, Dawn. But this is the hank I want to make a hat with. This is Dawn Aaron's Crystal Dawn. It's Crystal Dawn. It's a superwash merino mix with nylon and of course the Lurex, the metallic. It is a 2 weight, would you say? Yeah, it's a fingering weight, right? I want to make something with it though. I want to make it's a fine. It's a fine. But I think I'm going to double. I'm going to run it double. How many yards do I have? Yeah, I got 410 yards. So I'm going to make a cake and then I'm going to run it double. I'm going to run it from the inside and from the outside. I'm going to make a hat with this. And then I'm going to make a hat with this. This is one of my favorite of Bag O' Days. I wish she had more. This is the wildflowers. This is just gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love the greens, the browns. It's just absolutely stunning. If you ever see that back in stock, please let me know. It's wildflowers. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Yes, it's an insane amount of money. Thank you. I think so. I really think so. I'm kind of sad about it because I really would love that colorway. They have one, that same seller has another one for sale, a single one, but it's over $100. So he actually has 4 for sale. And I messaged that person and I said, because they offered me that a little cheaper, and I was like, that I can't justify that. That's $104. And then they were like, well, but it's only one shipping. And I said, yeah, but the shipping, the taxes, and the fees, it adds it up. And they were just like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Sorry. Kendall, hey, How are you? And Rita, thank you for being a member for 16 months. And Sally Stevens, thank you so much. Wendy, thank you. And Pam, thank you so much. But Kendall, it's so good to see you. I hope you're recovering well and you're getting some sort of rest in the hospital. I know it's not easy getting rest in the hospital. I'm not feeling so great, so I don't think I want to bring this stuff to you. I wanted to come and see you today, but I don't think it's a good idea. Aw, Rita, thank you so much. It is highway robbery, right? That's what I think. But they know it's a popular color. It's a popular color that everybody, I know I want it. I want it, but not for that. Not for that. The original price was $39, but then when it was on sale or when you could get it for like $20. So if he were to charge for all three of those $120, $150, I think I would do it. I would. But not for 300. No. Not happening. Aw, everybody being so nice to Kindle. I love that. I love seeing that. Thank you so much. You see my cup? This is Fröhliche Weihnachten, Germany. My daughter got me this cup at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. She said she got it in one of those where we have all the different countries. I've never been, so I don't know. But she said they had like all these different countries and they had this Christmas mug. And she brought me that. That was a souvenir she brought home. I love that cup. Yes. I love it. She was so happy. She was so happy that she found it and she brought that. Yes, Kendall. We miss you. I messaged you. I texted you, but I figured you were not able to handle all of that. All right, guys. I don't know. We still have 62 people here. Should we just keep on working, or is anybody else coming live? I know Jaxie goes live 1 o'clock my time, but I thought that Nisi was going live. I don't know. I didn't get any notifications, but then that doesn't mean anything. YouTube sometimes doesn't give us any notifications. Bunny got to her just in time, friends. Aw, nice. She got a bunny. Kendall, I hope you understand that I really don't think I should come to the hospital to see you while I'm dealing with this head cold. Because we don't need you to get sick on top of everything. All right, I'm going to do increase and 2 stitches. Leslie sent you a bunny. Aw, so sweet. Well, I found some of that yarn you were looking for. I found three skeins of that yarn you were looking for the other day. That mountainside or something like that. It's a 3-pack, all wrapped and all that. It's brand new. Because I thought I saw that colorway. I thought I remembered, and I have it for you. It's in the car, actually. Nisi is live. 10 minutes. So that's noon my time. Ooh, Kim got her nutcracker cake. Awesome. Okay, good. So she is coming on in 25 minutes. Is that correct? So we can go and raid her. Yes, I will stay away. I will stay away. Your yarn is safe in the car. It's all wrapped up in plastic, and I am not. I really wanted to, but then I came down with this, and I'm like, I don't think I should take this crud anywhere. Even with wearing a mask, I just don't think that's safe, especially for someone that just underwent surgery. But we can FaceTime. I can keep you company. We can FaceTime and we can crochet together, or I can crochet. I don't know. You can. Crochet Crowd won't spend $700 on the crochet safety pin. What? Is that Prada pin that you're talking about? That $700 Prada pin? I think I saw a video of that. Samantha, good morning. You're working on your Nana June blessing blanket. Nice. Scrimshaw Rose, I think I saw something like that. It's designer. It's like a Prada. I think it's Prada. And it's not even real gold. So it's ridiculous. They said I can crochet if I'm able to. Nice. Excuse me, I don't think so. Well, we can all like how did we do that the other day? Dawn, where we were all FaceTiming. Was that like a messenger thing, perhaps? We're already done, Samantha. The 3 rounds are already done. We're in overtime, actually. No, it's not even gold. It's not even gold. No, not real gold. I think it's brass. I saw that. Where did I see that? Where did I watch this? I watched something talk about this, and they were showing it and they were going through it. But yeah, it's brass. Yeah, we did a group call. We can do that. If she's up for it, of course. I mean, my husband, he needs to go and get an x-ray or get that hand looked at. We need to get that done. My daughter is going to take him. We're going to take him in. And if we have to sedate him first, but he's going. We're pulling him by the ear. He's got to go. I am doing okay, Samantha. I got a little head cold. We are raiding Nisi in about 20 minutes. It was so nice to hang out with you guys today. I'm so glad I did not cancel. I was like, I don't want to cancel. I want to do this. I miss you guys. And tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day, I have a bunch of things to open up. Some Christmas gifts and some yarn purchase. One yarn purchase I may have to open today because I have to make something. And I may have to start that today. So I may have to open that already today. But it's in the car. Let me do this increase row. Let me finish this. So I have to make hats. And I have to make a Coraline doll. That's what I need, that one yarn order from Premier, because I need the blue and the yellow for a Coraline doll. You getting over a head cold too? This up and down weather is a pain. It is. Julia. Yeah, no, I didn't want to cancel. My husband, he was like, are you feeling up for it? And I'm like, yes, I'm just going to have to drink my drink, my Terraflu drink, and then I should be fine. All right, I'm going to count my stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. 48. Correct. It's a pretty color. I might have to make a couple of hats out of that color. That's pretty. I wonder how many I can get out of it. It's 380 yards. I probably can make 2 hats for sure. Maybe 2.5 even. Yeah, it's a pretty, that's the fig. You know, the fig is kind of like eggplant, isn't it? But the eggplant is more like a rose, a vintage rose. But this is a pretty color. I just wish it was a little softer. It's okay. It's big twist. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Yes, I got honey in my tea too. Oh, do I? Thank you. Yes, Kanal should work to drop her channel. There you go, Samantha. You're so lucky you never get the flu. Julia, you are lucky. I'm going to do an increase. One more increase. So what's going on the YouTube streets today? So we got Nisi, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Then we got Jaxie. She usually comes on after Nisi. Oh, Samantha had her wisdom teeth taken out. Ooh, I hope you're doing everything right. I hope you're doing your swish, your swish and swallow, or your swish and spit medication. I don't know what they gave you, but I hope you're doing everything to avoid infection. I had mine taken out a few years ago. I have to run some errands. Have a great Saturday, Wendy. Thank you so much for coming. Have fun doing those errands. Stay safe. Oh wow, Carrie, you're lucky. Then Granny D, Mama G, D's creative hands. Yeah, we're like bam, bam, bam. We got lots of ladies coming on. And then is Panda gonna play his games tonight? Since I'm not gonna go anywhere today, I'm gonna work a little bit on this, and then I'm gonna work a little bit on the house, on some chores. And then, hi Jerry, hello, hello. And then I'm gonna do, he has Harry Potter scheduled. Yeah, it's always funny watching him. I'm usually lurking. I'm usually just lurking and doing stuff. They gave us, besides saltwater, they gave us actual medicated swish and swallow stuff when we had our wisdom teeth taken out. They gave us something medicated. Sorry, I'm counting in my head here. Almost done with this round. Almost. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I started that movie. Who recommended that 8-bit movie to me? That Christmas movie? I started that yesterday, but then I fell asleep. So I need to probably just gonna restart it again and watch it again. Oh no, I don't like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to frog. Because there's this one stitch. Let me see. Yep, no, that's gonna bother me. I don't know if you can see, but there's this one stitch right here where I missed the little loopy there. So I'm gonna frog this. I don't like this. No. Yep, it was right here. Sorry. I had to frog that. Ooh, that's mean, Sandra. The holiday shipping is a mess, Jerry. You watched the 8-Bit Christmas? Yes, it's with Dr. Doogie Howser. I don't know what his real name is, but that's the actor that's in it. And I started watching it. But the mistake was I took some Terraflu nighttime. I drank that last night, and then I fell asleep pretty much right at the beginning. Neil Patrick Harris. Thank you. Yes, Doogie Howser. Neil Patrick Harris. Yes, he's the dad. Yeah, I just watched the beginning. The dad, the daughter, she's begging him for a telephone. And then they go to her grandma's house, I believe. And then he has a Nintendo 64. It's a Nintendo 64. Is it a Nintendo? Just a plain Nintendo. We have two of those. And it was just so funny to watch that. And then I think I fell asleep. So I need to just restart it. And hello, Jessica. Hello, Jessica. How are you? You thought it was funny? I need to watch it. You had a patient with oral cancer. Medical mouthwash was not helping post treatment, so I arranged warm water, salt, rinse, and it worked. Yeah, it does. It does work. Yeah, it was the regular old Nintendo. Yes, the regular old one. We have one of the regular old one, and then we have one where they redid it a few years ago. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago they redid it, and then we have one of those. We are a Nintendo household. We have all the Nintendo. We got the Cube, the 64. We got all of the Nintendo. They recommend saltwater rinse instead of the medication that they gave us because I kept swallowing it. Gotcha, Samantha. Just make sure you do it because you do not want to get dry sockets. You do not want to get an infection. Make sure you follow those directions. All right, so now I need to get back to this increase row. Okay. Just had that one little loop. I did not like it. I had to frog it. Do you guys, when you see that, do you frog or do you just keep on going? I'm curious. It wasn't a big deal, but I don't know. It was a big deal for me. Your mom is doing it. Good. That's good, Samantha. Is Dawn going live today, Jerry? I thought I saw something pre-scheduled. Oh, I don't know. Carrie? Is Dawn Yarn Doll going live? If it's a gift, I frog. Usually I'm like 5 stitches away. Yeah. It was just a little bit, just a previous row. And yes, I am giving this. So yeah, I had to. Frog it. But we're all good. All right. Let's redo this row. So yes, so I'm going to watch 8-Bit. But I want to watch some other new Christmas movies that I've never watched. I need some more suggestions. Because that 8-Bit was new to me. I never heard of that one. We have a video premiere in 10 minutes. Just a little one. She's sleeping, though, so she may not make it. Oh, okay. Awesome. You have, yeah, right. If you know it's there, you have to fix it, right? Oh, Samantha, thank you. Kringle was a good cartoon. Okay. Christmas Chronicles. Oh, I don't even know that one. Okay, I need to look that up. Christmas Chronicles. Yeah, we watched the Cranks, Christmas with the Cranks. We watched, of course, our Christmas movie. Then we always watch Christmas Vacation. That's like a all year round. I liked Violent Night, but it is only for purchase this year. Violent Night. Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. Oh, there's 2. Okay. Elf. Yeah, we've watched that already twice. I love that movie. And Samantha, I got up at 8 today. My time. Christmas Chronicles. Okay, I need to look those up. Nutcrackers with Ben Stiller. I think I watched that. Not this season, though, so I need to watch that. I haven't watched that yet this season, so yeah. I need to find something to watch making projects. And then my daughter's going to take her dad to the hospital. And we can't wait to see what that turns out to be. I'm thinking it's broken. We'll see. We'll watch the Christmas Chronicles too, but we'll watch them again on Christmas Eve. Good. Jim Carrey Grinch. That's a good one. I love Christmas Vacation. It's my favorite. That's my favorite. Polar Express makes me cry. It makes me cry every time. I don't know why, but that makes me cry. I think it has to do with, it was a movie we watched in the movie theater with my mom when she was here. I think that's why I'm very emotional about that movie. We actually brought her to the movie theater here when it was in the movie theater. Yeah, Jenny, me too. I hope it's not broken, but I'm thinking it is. It is Niecy. It's just I love it. I love it. And I watched it the other day on HBO Max, and it's uncensored. It's uncensored on HBO Max, but I think it's leaving soon. On that. And when he does his little, where's the Tylenol? I just don't like it when we watch it on normal TV and they bleep everything out. That's one of my favorite parts. Ugh, it's a good movie. All the National Lampoon Vacation movies are funny, though. But I think this is my absolute favorite. The Chevy Chase. Yep. That's what that is, the Christmas Vacation. Let's see if I can finish this up before we go over to Niecy. We're going to Michi raid over to Niecy's. Are you going to be on your porch? Do you have snow? I know the north had some really bad winds and some really bad weather. I got the vacation box set for Hubs last year. Nice! Oh my gosh, that's such a great gift. That's an awesome gift. Christmas on the alpaca farm. That sounds so cute. We'll have to look that up. It's snowing right now. Oh man. I'm living in the wrong state. We do. We live in the wrong state. I want snow so bad. But I know there was some really bad winds going on. Way too cold out there for the porch. Oh, is it? Is it too cold? What's the temperature? Maybe you can give us a sneak peek. Maybe you can just let us peek through the window. And I think I just made a mistake somewhere. I don't think so. Careful with what you wish for. Bring it on. Bring me the snow. Bring it, bring it. Excuse me. That was a little sneeze. We had really bad windstorms 2 days ago. Yeah, it's 30 degrees. That's not bad. That's not bad. I thought you were going to say negative 30 or something. Where's my little, there. I need to measure my crown. Yeah, cough, sneeze. That's what it was. It was weird, right? Thank you. Sorry about that. All right, so my crown is at 6 and an 8. Ooh, if I go up one more row, I'll be at a 6 and yeah, it'll be okay. I'm gonna go up one more. Thank you. Excuse me. But I'm gonna count my stitches first. 6, 18, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, hold on a second there. I did 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and increase one more. Bought an alpaca fleece to spin this year. So soft. I will blend with my sheep's wool. Ooh, that sounds soft. That sounds really nice. Winter Gulf breeze. Yeah, Florida had snow last year, didn't you? You had snow. Was it around this time? Michi, I just realized I'm using a big twist vortex cake I got from one of your mystery boxes. Nice. Isn't it nice? Isn't that such a nice yarn? You never used spun yarn before, Margie? Sally Stevens, we are at 5 and negative with wind. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Fahrenheit? Yes, last year we had snow here in the Panhandle. Yep. Jennifer, the rain melted all of our snow yesterday too. Aw. We had downpour here. It was 55 degrees. Took all the snow away. Aw. And today it's 36. That's sad. Demetra's knitting a hat. Very nice. Very nice. She has not. So we need to, Margie, we need to get you some spun yarn. Rita, have not tried spinning alpaca. Yes, Fahrenheit. Ooh, Sally, that's cold. That is scarf, face mask, hat, gloves, underwear, long underwear kind of weather. Love it. Love that. All right. It's 11:59, you guys. We need to move. We need to rate Miss Nisi. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys had a good time. I enjoyed it. As always. Always enjoy my time with you guys. I'm going to go and check on my husband and see if they're going to go now or if they're going to wait a little bit. You're making fingerless mitts for my mail lady. Oh, I love that. That's so nice of you. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I hope I will, the table runner video will either post tomorrow or Monday. It's going to be like a last minute gift idea kind of video. So look out for that. Yes, let's go and rate Miss Nisi. I will see you there, and then I will probably see you all around the YouTube streets checking in to everybody today. Yes, everybody have a blessed Saturday. Stay safe. Always take care. Stay safe. Make good choices. Be kind to yourself and one another. And try to stay healthy. Get your vitamins. Get your vaccines. But yeah, thank you so much for spending your morning with me. Or your afternoon and your evening. Because I know Julia is 7 o'clock p.m., 6 o'clock p.m. right now, I think. Dinner time. Yes, thank you so much. All right, I will talk to you soon. Tschüss.